Hey guys, happy July. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I just filmed one of these, but I can't believe, May kind of felt like it went by slowly because I was stressed out with other things, and then June was gone. I can't believe that this time last month I was in Calgary. If you wanted to watch the trip recap from what am I even trying to say right now? The recap from my trip in Calgary, I'll link that up there for you. I vlogged a little bit while I was there and just pretty mountains and stuff like that, but it's already monthly favorites time again, so I'm sharing some of my favorite things from the past month, from entertainment, beauty, a recipe, and some more podcasts this month. So I hope you guys had a good June. It went by really quickly for me, and now it's the holiday weekend. I'm in Canada, so yesterday was Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to my Canadians. And so I'm just relaxing today and wanted to share some of my favorites with you. So let's get started. In entertainment, the TV show and book Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. I read the book and then immediately watched the show, and I really enjoyed both of them. It was different, especially to watch them back to back, and the book was around 500 pages. So it was a decent sized book, a lot of stuff happened, and then to get a 7-episode series that went even deeper into the characters, and there were a lot of things that didn't happen in the book that were in the TV show. But I really enjoyed both of them. Funny story, I thought it was 8 episodes, so we're watching episode number 7, and I'm like, oh, we still got one more, so, and then everything kind of starts to get wrapped up. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. I guess they're gonna have an episode after that's more of a resolution than you even get in the book. No, that was the last episode, and Ethan thought it was hilarious. Because I was like, no, why did I think it, I don't know why I thought it was 8 episodes, but in any case, I enjoyed it. If you don't know what it's about, the book takes place in Australia, the show takes place in California, and there's a murder that you don't know what happened, and it's kind of around, an elementary school and all the parents and the kids, kind of that community within the school kind of thing. But it's really good, and Ethan is really good at figuring out what happened, actually. But I didn't see it coming, especially when I read the book. Sorry, I'm just folding my piece of paper. Next is Pirates of the Caribbean, the 5th film. I think it's the last one. Dead Man Tell No Tales. I went to see that this month. It's not my favorite movie of all time, but I did really enjoy it. There were some really funny parts, and it kind of reminded me of what the first 3 were like. I never really saw the 4th one. I've only seen bits and pieces, but sitting in the movie theater watching it reminded me of when the first 3 came out and I was sitting in the movie theater and watching it. You know what I mean? I appreciated it for what it was. Johnny Depp is perfect in that role. I was happy to see Orlando Bloom. But I really enjoyed it, and there was one part that I was just killing myself laughing. It's the part with the guillotine, if you've seen it. But I did enjoy that this month. And then next, Lady Antebellum, their new album Heartbreak came out this month, so I've been listening to that on Spotify. Lady Antebellum and Carrie Underwood, and I used to consider Taylor Swift that, but not really, but that's kind of as much as I go into country. But have every Lady Antebellum album, so I really enjoyed this one. I haven't listened to it a ton, but I do try to listen to it just when I'm doing stuff around the house because I enjoy it. It's mellow. I just really enjoy it. I wish I could have seen them this summer. I've seen them twice in concert before, but it just didn't happen this year, so I just will continue to listen to the CD, and hopefully that will get me through it. But yeah, that's like the CD that came out this month. I'm gonna turn my phone on silent because I thought I already did that. But that is entertainment. For beauty, well, I have everything on my lap today, so I'm trying to not like make it fall. I got this lip balm from Joe Fresh. I got it at Shoppers Drug Mart. Joe Fresh is like the brand that's at like Loblaws and PC grocery stores. I just kind of picked it up on a whim because I wanted something, like I've been really into like lip stains lately, but I like to put a gloss over top of it just to kind of, to get some moisture in there, because sometimes lip stain can dry it out, and I'm almost out of my like just clear gloss. So I wanted to pick this up. It's called the Fresh Glass Lip Gloss. This is pretty close to the color. I am wearing it now. I don't know if you can see it. But it's nice. It's not too sticky. And the color's nice, like not too dark. I don't like to go too off of my natural lip color. It was very minty the first time I used it. Now I get a bit of mint, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm getting used to it. And it kind of just like, I associate it with feeling fresh. So I've been enjoying that. Next, body lotion from Bath & Body Works. So it's Velvet Sugar, Shea, and Vitamin E body lotion. I love the lotions, what is that? Ultra Shea body cream. I use that for hand cream and it really helps my hands. My hands get really dry, but it's thicker, whereas this is thinner. So I've been using this on my legs when I get out of the shower, so after I shave. And it's like a nice scent. I don't even know how to describe it. It says red velvet cream, golden plum, and sugared musk. Like, what does that even mean? But it's nice. It's a little sweet. But I don't find that it's so perfumey and overwhelming that that's like all you can smell. So I've been using this up. I think my mom got this in like a gift basket of some sort, so I didn't pay for it, but I am enjoying it and using it a few times a week. And then the next thing is something that I picked up in the Sephora spring sale, so I'll link that blog post up there for you. But I got the Naked 3 palette for Christmas, which I shared with you guys, and like switching back and forth between colors, I was like, I know I should be cleaning my brush every day, but do I really need to do that? And so I kind of found this when I was looking for like brush cleaners and stuff. It's the Sephora Color Switch by Vera Mona. So it comes in a little tin, and that was my brush. It's kind of like drywall, like you can see it. But I thought I would show you guys how it works. But I think I'm gonna do a clip of it after and put it in here over me talking. So basically you just swirl the brush around over the sponge, I guess you would call it. Yeah, it says it's a sponge, and then you just wash it. Like you just put it under water to wash it and it's good to go. But I'm definitely using that, and I really noticed how good of a job it did when I used this blush brush, because I have kind of 3 blushes that I'm using all the time now. So to switch, because one's a little more intense, but just to switch between colors, I've been using that and really enjoying it. So I definitely feel like I got my money's worth. I did get the bigger size because the smaller size was sold out, because when I was buying stuff for the sale, I was a Beauty Insider, and so the VIB Rouge and VIB, I guess I'd already bought it out, and I actually like the bigger size. I feel like this isn't big, like, and I have really small hands too, so that's like not even a thing, but this is barely enough room to swirl stuff around. Like, I can't imagine how much smaller the other one is, but whatever. So I really am enjoying this. Next is a recipe. I will put in the footage of what these veggie burgers look like. It's called the Better Burger, and it's from the cookbook The Quinoa Revolution. The recipe is available online, so that's kind of why I shared it, because I don't really want to share something that you guys can't have access to, and I don't feel comfortable sharing something that's just in a cookbook that like I paid money for. So this recipe is available online. It has red quinoa, mushrooms, cheddar cheese, oregano, what else? Egg, onion, garlic, what else? But it's really good. Ethan and I will make like a double batch. I made them last weekend in the weekend vlog I shared, so I'll throw that footage in so you can see what they look like. But we'll do like a double batch and then keep them in the freezer, and then we have like an easy lunch or dinner in the summer. But we've been doing it for the past couple years, and that's kind of like, I feel like it's summer when it's time to make those. I really like putting goat cheese and barbecue sauce, like bullseye barbecue sauce, on it. I think that goes really nicely with it. But it's definitely something to try. Even like as a veggie burger, it's not intimidating, and it has a lot of texture to it because of the quinoa and pecans. It has chopped pecans in it as well. But I've been enjoying it and eating them up. So last is podcasts that I found. You guys know I love the Bachelor franchise, and I'm not gonna get into whatever went down in Paradise, but I am happy it's going to be back. So I'm excited for August for that to come. But the two podcasts that I found are both kind of people from the Bachelor universe. So the first one is the Almost Famous podcast, and it has Ben Higgins and Ashley. I don't even know how to say her last name. So Ashley I, the one who cries all the time. But they kind of talk about what it's like to be a part of the Bachelor franchise and what happens after that, and the kind of work that comes from it, like with Instagram, and basically how you can live off of what, like, being famous from the Bachelor franchise. And Ben and Ashley I weren't ever on the same season, so it's kind of like, how did they get together and decide to do a podcast? But their dynamic is actually really interesting. And they're kind of like opposites, because Ashley I can be very blunt and like just say whatever is on her mind, and Ben is so well spoken and eloquent and stuff. So it's just funny to to listen how they interact with each other, and they talk to other people who have been on The Bachelor and stuff like that. But it's interesting, and I've been enjoying it. They do one episode a week. They did 2 last week because there were 2 episodes of The Bachelorette, which I'm not watching this current season. I'm just focusing on other things. So I don't feel completely out of the loop. Like, I kind of just do whatever when they're talking about that stuff. But I still enjoy it, so thought I'd share it with you. The other one is Off the Vine with Caitlin Bristow. So I follow her on Instagram and Snapchat or whatever, and I saw that Spidey was going to be on it, and I was like, okay, I have to listen to this. And then I went back and listened to the other couple episodes. But I really like the ones with her and Sean B. Sean's her fiance, who she picked in her season. They're still together, and it's just, I really like the behind the scenes stuff, like the things that they talk about happened on the seasons that you don't get to see what it's like. Not that I would ever do it, but just kind of more about the Bachelor franchise. And I guess the Off the Vine, or the Almost Famous podcast, they kind of talk about that too, so I just find it interesting and listen to both of them. But Caitlin, just like the stories that she tells, she had an episode with one of her best friends, or her best friend, and some of the things that they did when they were teenagers, like, and her laugh is so infectious and just like makes you smile. She just has the best laugh that I've been enjoying that. And those come out on Tuesday as well. Well, that is it for my monthly favorites this month. I can't believe that it's already July, and like, I just don't even know where this year is going. And I know I say that all the time, and I try not to say it all the time, but it's just crazy how quickly time is going. So let me know if you enjoyed what you enjoyed this month in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the coordinating blog post, which I will link in the description below, that will have links to all of the products and pictures and everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.